What's up, guys and girls? Iceman here. Welcome to Horrors from the North. So, how do I put this? There were two heinous bear attacks, and I'm going to be telling the full stories on this channel. So check out my videos. These are the most terrifying bear attack horror stories on YouTube. So there was this little guy who was a Vietnamese man, right? He moved to the United States, moved to Detroit, worked at the car factory, and life was a real pain in the ass. You know, he was saving his money, this and that, but on his free time, he would drink. So Andy was his name, 40 years old, about 5 feet tall, decided to fish by the river on his break from work. And he was hiccuping, he was drunk, and then he had to go take a wee. So he went over to the woods, he left his pole, he was fishing for carp, and he pulled down his trousers, dropped them all the way down to his ankles. That's when the bear attacked. It ravaged his body. He was helpless against the monster. But that's not where it ends. Then, a week later, this young chick by the name of Ella, 27 years old, autistic, worked at a hardware store, loved to sing and dance, went venturing down that same trail by the river. She liked to go out and socialize with the animals, is how she saw it. She trips over Andy's half-buried corpse. She falls flat on her face, looks up, and there's his skull rolled away with his eyeballs rotted out. Little flies are flying out of his mouth, just maggots all over his carcass. Absolutely heinous. She screamed bloody hell, stumbled to her feet, and that's when the black bear came. It heard her screams. She sounded like a little bunny rabbit. It chased her and tackled her to the ground, and it dug a hole through her body and into the dirt. Ella fought for her life. The animals that she loved were the ones that ended her. She stood up again and ran. The bear tackled her and dug into her, dug a hole through her body as her life ebbed away. It then pissed all over her carcass as a means of marking its territory. Full story on this channel.